Everybody, welcome. Sorry about the early pre-roll, but we wanted to run out and get ice suckies, so...
Oh. What's this we? I just came along for the ride.
And got ice suckies. Hello, Dargo. Hello, Orca. Unfortunately, Rye ended up crashing the desktop, so we're waiting for them to reboot. Yay!
There's our opening menu.
Yep, that looks like an opening menu. Unfortunately, it's kind of socked in here. Excuse me.
Okay, you're excused.
So, today's shenanigans are going to be trying to get our recollars and tokens for the week from, that place. And then possibly do some Moogletone-like objects.
I should be so fortunate. Yeah, hi Drago, hi Orca, hi Doodles. As I was saying to Faye when we were out, there's a lot of things that I still want to get done before patch 7.3 hits. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Why for art thou uh-oh?
Take a look at my screen.
Oh, things aren't loading.
No, everything's loaded.
We're in different instances.
Yes.
Easily fixed.
I seem to be in one.
Ran across some good news just as we were coming online, assuming they actually go through with it. YouTube is talking about monetizing any video made with AI.
Okay, they've demonetized a bunch of stuff that they really shouldn't be, but that one, yes, I'll get behind that. Anyway, yes. Throw me in, Coach. As I was starting to say, there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to get done before patch 7.3 hits. But I'm really ready for the second walk. Uh-oh. Crash to desktop.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm wondering, yeah, it's been twice within, probably 20 minutes at most. I'm going to be back. I am going to do a reboot.
Okay, I will just hang out here until then.
Yeah, this will take a little bit because I want to shut a few things down. But if it's doing it twice like that, it's going to keep doing it until I give up and reboot.
Yeah. That's usually how it works.
This is not worth being stubborn.
If I have to send you a re-invite for the stream share, we can do that.
We'll see. Okay, do I have enough things shut down? Probably. I was hoping this update doesn't take long either. Ah. Yeah, let's shut down.
So how was everyone's day? mine was chill but infuriating in the fact that I started working on a little animation, was starting to get into a groove, and then my tablet crapped out, so I have to reboot. So I'm going to have to do that after stream.
Why you got me thinking about
I would not do that in the middle of everything streaming out.
that? Okay, it's just the USB that shouldn't affect things on the rest.
I would recommend after stream.
Okay, we'll forget by then.
Yes, we will, but that's the way it is. Errands, they gotta get done. Yeah, I've seen one show which had an interesting start premise, but I want to see where it goes before I really decide whether yay or nay. I've got another one that I almost started last night, then realized it was going to take an hour to watch it, and went, no, I went to sleep, so I went to bed. Bed is a good thing. The one I watched, let's see if I can pronounce this right. It'd be, Gachi Akatuka. I hope I pronounced that right. The one I was going to watch and haven't yet is Cavatis. I was actually pretty happy with how Kowloon Generic Romance ended up. I'll probably force that one on the guys eventually. Not a lot of people are talking about it, but it's an interesting little sci-fi tale disguised as a romance story, so... And of course, saw the ending of Apothecary Diaries. I feel like at the last moment, the animation team actually flubbed it. The ending itself was good, the meat was there, but the emotional impact of it wasn't. So that was a bit disappointing.
You have partial main power.
Yay! Do I need to resend an invite to you?
No, or else you wouldn't be hearing me.
Ah, okay.
And yep. So now it's getting into FF14.
Well, I'll throw my recommendations for Kowloon Generic Romance in as well. The name sounds like a mush of words. It ain't. It's actually a very apt description.
Is this the one you're saying you might be showing the rest of us?
Yeah. Kowloon Generic Romance.
Okay.
Or Generic Romance. Take your pick. And you're suddenly in a different instance.
No,
Nope, still
I'm in
coming
no
on.
instance. Yeah. Just hit the start menu.
Apocalypse Hotel has been just charming.
Mm-hmm.
the fact that we just went through episode 5, which takes place over a 25 to 30 year period, and none of the
15
characters...
at the very least, and probably closer to 20 to 25.
I'm thinking 25 to 30, because they made 3 batch attempts, and each batch takes 15 years.
Well, I'm guessing that they weren't taking that long to do the initial tasting. Just at the end, the successful one had then subsequently been aged. And did you come back to the table, or are we in different instances?
We are in different
instances again.
You could come to my instance this time.
How about this? Throw us in queue. Hopefully we'll pop almost immediately. We should be in the same instance when we come out.
We shall see. Do you know what you want?
Oh god, no. Actually I have an idea. Don't throw me in quite at the moment. Yeah, I have the pants. And nothing else. Okay. Oh well. I guess I'm burning it.
I guess you are. Barding is not a bad choice for you.
Yeah.
So I think it was hilarious. Earlier today I was on, and Action and Jin did not feel like raiding, so they grabbed me for a few just run through things in the Duty Finder. And we
Roulettes and such.
And we ended up getting Mount Gulg with someone who had never done it before, i.e. they were going through main story.
Very good. Because A, it's nice to see people going through main story, and 2, I know you really like Mount Gulg.
Mm-hmm. Gin did a great job tanking.
Huh?
The person who came in as heals, they did a great job as well. But the first boss, they kept trying to queue off of Action.
Uh-oh.
And after the thing is, if you haven't already, you might, when in doubt, you might want to queue off of me. Because I know for a fact I know this dungeon better than the other person. And then I reply, I love them dearly, but they bring chaos, and the healer just lost it. And Action just lost it. And Jin's like, you're not my dad, I'm a taken! Boom! Off she goes!
Very good. Wow, average wait time 7 minutes.
So we had...
Are Moogles being that popular?
Yeah. So we had a great time, and we got them through everything. But I think that was the best description of Action ever. I love them, but they bring chaos.
The muzzle is a bit silly, but it is nice to be able to hear his voice on occasion.
Yeah, I just wish the muzzle had a better mic set up for it, but I can also understand with the constrictions.
There's only so much you can do.
The fact that it even exists as a product, a legit product.
Yes.
But it does look like some piece of BDSM gear.
Is business development strategy and marketing? Oh,
This is
guy
me
posted
dying
someone's-
inside right now.
An old Blue Sky poster person was saying, I just heard someone use BDSM for business development strategy and marketing. I've never been so glad to have my camera off.
That's horrible. Funny, but horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. When I'm understanding the problem, you have a real problem.
Shall we make our way to Solution 9?
Okay, fine. I'll meet you outside the city.
I was rather bummed. One of the runs that Jane Action and I did, we ended up in the Zodiac trial. And there were some people who were doing things, it's like stacking up, and as soon as the first stack goes down, because Zodiac does a multi-stack hit,
Right.
immediately bailing from the stack.
Yeah.
So the healers were like, we're dying here! We need people to absorb this! And they're like way over on the other side of the thing. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Seriously?
Hey, he stood there and he got hit and it hurt. He didn't want to get hurt again.
There was one point where it was down to me and like the two DPS who bailed. The only reason why I was up is I popped a shield on myself.
Right.
Both tanks and both healers were down.
Mm-hmm.
I got one healer up and then spent the rest of the time trying to keep myself alive because I was the tank. I was summoner while doing this.
Oh, yes.
Go bunkle shields.
Yeah. I remember... Man, where was it? There's that period of like a few weeks when there's like 2 or 3 times when a tank would go down at a wrong moment. And I'd like get them back up as Red Mage, and as they're coming up, I'm looking at the tank buster symbol on me and going, well, I did my job. Sayonara.
To those who are about to die, salute you.
Salute you. Even though it's not the tank's fault, all I can think of is the one Benny G's video.
Oh, yes. Actually,
Whenever there's a tank buster on a non-tank, it's the only thing I can think of now.
Mhm. Wow, we are just not getting a pop. I might have to go heals to make something move.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, average wait time has gone from 7 to 10. Though we do at least have a partial purdy now, we were sitting at 002 for a long while. If the raid train leaves without us, you might want to go heal. But until then, let's see if we can stick this out. In the meantime, enjoy your ice sucky.
I don't know when they do it. I ran across it today. Viva la Dirt League did a entire skit of people sitting in... Of course, Viva la Dirt League has this entire fictitious MMO that's run underneath.
Yep.
It's kind of pseudo World of Warcraft. It's got a little Final Fantasy in it. It's got a little RuneScape in it. It's like all the classic tropes. And they decide they'll occasionally do these skits that's the development team for this MMO.
Yeah, that's the one you posted earlier.
And they did one of a marketing board meeting.
Yeah.
Of trying to understand their player base.
Yep.
Oh dear God.
And I'm going, you have a much less toxic player base than I was expecting.
But it reminds me of some of the stuff that happens in the dialogue around FF14. Going into Endwalker from Shadowbringers, there was a big call out for what was referred to as the 2-minute meta. I.e., everyone's rotation syncs up at about the 2-minute mark. For buffs, debuffs, big spams, the like. And the development team listened, and we now have the 2-minute meta, and all those same people are now bitching that we have this 2-minute meta and that it's destroying job individuality. It's like, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Frankly, those are usually the people you should not be listening to very much.
But it just... The entire situation just makes me roll my eyes.
Yeah.
So, the recent one is people been...
We have a tank.
Yes, we do. Let's see how long it lasts. We're at 11 minutes.
I know. Average wait time is down to 9. We're not being average.
No, we are not being average. The current one is that people have been complaining for ages. In order to get this one glam piece from the store, I have to buy the full set at full price. Can't we just buy individual items?
Uh-oh.
So, last week, excuse me, they released a new glam set as individual pieces on the store for half the price that they would sell as if you bought the whole item. Each piece was half. It's a 4-piece set.
You want more than 2 pieces? Buy the full set.
There is no full set offering.
Oh, okay. This is not one of the ones that they're complaining about that they broke up.
No, this is a whole new thing. They put it up individually. And people are screaming a storm on how expensive each individual item is. It's like, this is what you asked for? Of course, this is also Square Enix, which always has this nasty habit of people saying they want one thing, they decide they're going to do it, but they do it in like a genie wish way.
Yeah, well.
It's all genie wishes.
All the way down?
All the way down. Now we just need a tank.
That would be good.
Of course, I find it interesting that it says I'm getting 10 frames a second at the moment for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I watched the stream from the other day, and it sure looked good going out through OBS, so I think OBS was grabbing all of the processing time and leaving you with very little. Which is kind of the opposite of how it should be.
What is it in system it's saying it's a solid 59 frames a second. Woohoo! We get 3 Wolf Moon!
Gunpla Wolf.
Yes. Woof woof.
I need to reread The Complete Werewolf.
Someone just wrote, the most anime fight ever!
Gunpla Wolf. Oh, right, I'm not Red Mage. How do I bard?
Time to defeat the wolf in his own right.
As soon as I remember how to bard, I'll be able to keep up. Until then, who knows?
Is Kitten having issues?
Maybe? Tops drop. That's right. Lost the plot.
Well, you live, so...
I realized I was lost in time, and that one's not too hard to dodge as long as you have some idea of what's going on. Because for one thing, there's no actual overlap. if you want to play games on the center, you can.
The Earth is mine to command.
All right. Should have been out of that. Big buffs, have fun.
Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
She'll still help against these.
I should probably turn down my ease.
Maybe? Yeah. Is your Titan being a little
My
Titan?
fighting wings.
Or a big Titan?
Titan butt crack as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
Still you stand. How delightful. Fenrir's power can be wielded in
And this license right. Back a look and see if there's anything else. That's gonna hit. Yeah. Darn it. Quite sort of that one.
You're mine.
Incoming big buff cycle.
Pack of wolves.
As I can find time, which is now. And of course we go through this just as I buff everybody.
Yeah.
Who has? Troubadour.
Try this.
Yes.
I ran the wrong way, but I somehow lived. I'm not sure. Woohoo.
Mini.
have a tank down!
Oh, I can't do much about that one. Ow. Except try not to get hit like that again. Re-slicing. Yeah.
And we just lost the limit break.
Oh.
Just as I was about to pop it for the tank to get back.
Right. Big buffs, let him have it.
Just in time for Solar Bahamut.
Good. My aim's to please. I'm pleased to aim. Six.
You're mine.
You just need to show him he's dead.
Nice.
Ha ha!
It's all over. Until next time.
And
So
you
were
better
the healers
believe-
getting run a little ragged at the end?
A little
So what are you going after?
chest.
Oh. Okay, I'll go after something else. Okay, I have legs.
I have
One
mine.
down, 3 to go.
I've not heard of Turkey. That sounds kind of scary.
Turkish.
Kind of like Turkey Delight or Turkish Delight. When you have Turkish Delight, it's
Right.
the most amazing thing in the world. However, the chances of you having actually that good of Turkish Delight are extremely low.
Beware of white witches bearing presents.
Oh dear God! Yes, I think that's one to avoid. Thank you, Doodles. Monocle. Remember,
Yes.
Inuyasha is just Dragon Ball for girls.
Dragon Ball Z for girls, yes.
Really now?
Yes.
Yeah, we're sitting here with our Slurpees.
Yes. Slurping away. The server can pop our queue and make me stop at any time.
Oh, I should have gone heals. Should I go heals? I'm kind of in a groove.
Saying average
for,
wait time is 5, so stick with this.
you know they're lying.
Maybe. Is Sly's damn lies and statistics?
Come on, Topi! Time to tour the Urban Art Gallery.
Anarchy, goddammit! Cheeto rebels win!
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Blood!
Simple puffs up.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Okay, standard opening.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot
And poor other summoner dodged and was literally right on the line of where she needed to be.
And this is fine.
Yeah, she's doing okay. She had the right idea.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just talking about the opening stuff from Sugar Riot. Doing all the standard stuff. And somebody has put up the danger dream. Ecuador. Third song.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, I'm not staying there.
Ooh, no yellow! Ah!
I hope you like it.
Come on, I've told it at least twice now.
It's just the timing on that. Just as the bubbles come down.
The rain has become desert.
How about a little more sunshine? When I think of
Okay,
I think of these
main buffs are up. Have fun. At least until she introduces cacti.
I mean, like now?
Yep. Non-spiny feeling gone.
Watch out. It's about to storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh,
Sure, please. They seem to be going for this corner.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught now.
You're that Phoenix, you don't want to be caught in that.
Phoenix no cares.
Yeah, it's a ground ability, so flying creatures don't care.
what's your favorite color? When you can't decide on one thing,
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What even to this?
Amazing, they clearly anticipated that attack.
Mini.
What do you say to a refreshing river?
I say it is big buff time. Unload on her.
Unfortunately, that's in another couple of seconds.
Crystal clear river. What's going?
Sorry. There should be some overlap. Guys, yeah, speaking of overlap, don't overlap those. Oh, tank down!
Is this being written? The challenger rises again. Can we turn this around?
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Very good.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy. How frightening.
I have it. Some distraction to facilitate deconstruction.
And it's on top of me. Leaving! And it's going south. And going back
time to
is
go.
there. Time for everyone to go over here. Third song. And I finally found time. Pink Buster.
When you can't decide on one thing,
Yeah, I agree with that.
what even to this?
Ooh, red mage down. And that's for regular bombs.
That's square.
Mini and big buffs.
Unfortunately, you're popping them all on my down cycles, so there's not much I can do.
Sorry. They're ready when they're ready. Better this time.
Oh no, that was too
Though
much
we
for the
still lost a
challenger.
tank.
They're back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
south.
Coming
And
to
heading
us.
the other here. Okay. Like he was going to the other side first.
Back to south.
Good. He can stay there. See if I care. Just before I could start up.
It's all over. Until next time.
Excuse me. Kid-run cookies are good
Sure.
cookies.
Okay.
Whee!
Yes.
Nope.
Oh, I got mine. So I now have both boots, and hopefully I can get a pair of either helm or arm.
Denied.
Well, at least redoing this is better than redoing 1 or 3. Do you want to go heal?
Too late.
Yeah, verily, I keep meaning to go machinist.
Sorry. I keep it popping it too fast, don't I?
For the speed at which my brain works, yes. Carrot wood cookies, even better.
I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this robe for summoner glam or not. I'm kind of mixed. I mean,
It's certainly not a bad one.
I like the robe a lot, but I'm not sure if it's... I mean, it kind of says summoner, but...
Do you have anything else that is currently supposed to be summoner? You know, a glamour plate?
It's mostly this one, which I'm kind of meh on.
I could kind of... I could certainly wish for a combination of the two. Like the upper parts of what you've got now, and then the lower parts of that. Notably, the kind of... the pseudo-turrages, whatever you'd want to call those.
The wings?
No, in the front.
Ah.
Yeah, Orca, we're very thankful that you got them and not Smudge.
Yeah, totally not smudge safe. Especially right now,
Yeah.
where I am just a little too allergenic fragile at the moment.
Yeah. A lot. Allergy fragile.
See, CT scan on Friday.
Friday? Okay.
Yep.
I was thinking. So, the 18th? Or is it the 11th? What week are we on? I've lost track.
It is the 9th. The CT
Okay, so the
scan
11th.
is on 3 p.m. on the 11th. And then
Okay.
I have dental on the 15th.
Yes. Good luck on that. You're gonna need it.
The joys of being a smudge. Ooh, a Rolo. 2 Rolos.
It's probably more than is safe for you.
Yeah, well. We'll find out.
Yes.
What's really kind of pissing me off is I think that splitting headache I had last night was due to the candied ginger.
Oh no. I didn't know you had a headache last night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thankfully, my parents are in decent shape. My dad has had like half of his teeth extracted. My mom, especially under stress, like the stress of getting ready for me coming down, occasionally loses use of her legs.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Well, that was the big thing like 2 years ago. And then this year it recurred like a couple days before I came down, and she was basically recovered by the time I got there, but... Ooh, yeah.
Says 5 minutes, and it's not been 5 minutes.
It's been a 5.5. So we are now above average. Just like Lake Wobegon, where everyone is above average.
Remember, the problem with averages is if you are average, that means 50% of the people out there are above you. It also means that 50% of the people out there are below you.
Yeah, which is the part that gets scary. Oh, I see we're having a fine time on DPS. Okay, and tank and heal.
It'd be Abominator time.
Into every week, some Abominator must fall.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable one, formerly known as the Brute Mama, the Brute Abominator.
Alright, Toby, let's do this.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced body
Okay, minor buffs
contend
up.
with its chimerical foe?
In.
I can do this.
He's used his feral powers
being in,
Oh,
scaring you.
but the contender is standing.
Terrifying
Scaring
me.
you. Did it work?
Yes, it worked very well, thank you!
Oh dear, Phoenix flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
That was too
The
close.
cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
Ouch!
I can do this. Song. I think no.
Front of the stage!
Thank you. Mini. This does do damage.
Boys are
Oh
just
yeah, I'm
running
really
off the
glad I
road.
hit Mini for that. I don't like where that sage ended up.
Ouch!
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on
Do
the
that
building.
too. Okay, as soon as he switches positions, I'll be doing the big buffs.
In for the next position.
Yep. Big buffs.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Awesome buttons somewhere. Owie.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Dragoon down! Sing the song.
Double caved in. Such devastation.
It's totally his intentions.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started at fire.
Did we remember the nails? Sorry. Not sorry.
Ouch!
He's about to reposition so fine. Oh,
Alive.
is the tank doing here? In.
That kind of end. Mini. When would you like buffs?
Anytime.
Buff, 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 and buff.
In.
And that is new position now. And the sight is good.
The challenger's down.
Out.
Is this the end?
Oh,
They're back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Troubadour.
Interesting choice, but not necessarily a bad one.
Okay. Song.
That was a tank LB3.
Okay, I was kind of wondering. I saw a little bit of the graphics.
Next will be an in.
Admittedly, tanks get to have so little fun with the limit breaks in this.
Yeah.
That is one of the things I would, want to take care of if I was to do like a true redesign of this game.
In.
At the location. In, coming to a location near you. Third song.
Next is an out.
Good.
The contender dodged everything. Why am I not surprised?
I don't think I've heard that one before. Did you catch that one?
No, I didn't.
The contender dodged everything. Why am I not surprised? I don't think I've ever heard him say that before.
It's all over. Until next time.
Speed. Pass. 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 Multi-pass.
Okay, gloves were nothing.
Not going after the pants?
No, I got those last week.
Okay, I thought you got a new token for pants.
No, I've been getting boots.
Oh, okay. Boots are good.
I have 2 boots. Oh, that's all I have? I thought I got... Oh well.
You just need 2 boots.
I know, but I thought I'd gotten the first piece of something else, namely arms. I have gotten arms now, so I need to get 1 more arms. They'd better be in the first match.
I do have mine.
Oh, good.
So we're on to number 1 and number 2.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Average weight 10.
Queues are definitely longer this week.
Yeah. Moogles is all I can think of.
It's Mooglelicious.
Mm-hmm. It is always Mooglelicious.
Also, for those who are on the Discord, I just posted a video earlier today of Jack Black doing a cover to Mr. Crowley, posted on the official Ozzy Osbourne YouTube channel.
I was wondering about that.
And
I watched a little of it, and I recognize the song. But it's not the version that Baron has.
No! What he has is the original.
Well, yeah. At least as far as I listened, I wasn't telling the difference.
There is a difference, but he does a very good job on the cover.
Of course, not really my kind of thing.
No, it's not. Sorry.
I only recognize it because Baron. So I was kind of wondering, why are you posting this in Jukebox?
Because it's music.
Well, yeah, but more why are you posting it?
Because I thought it was hilarious.
Okay. It pretty much sounded like the original.
But it wasn't.
Okay.
Jack Black is himself. I know he has a
Okay.
lot of acting roles to his name, but he doesn't act, he just plays himself.
Okay. Not a name I know.
He mostly does kid stuff or family stuff combined with gaming, combined with music. On a slight parody level, but not as extreme as Weird Al.
Yeah.
13 minutes. Frick this.
Oh dear.
If you want to change to Machinist, now's your chance.
No, but who's a good Toby? You're a good Toby.
7
emotional
minutes
support for
with
Moggle.
a healer.
Yeah. I blame the Moogles. That was not 7 minutes.
No, that was not 7 minutes. That was totally not 7 minutes. Someone here is named Meow, this is pod racing.
Okay then. Think I can
Meow?
guess who. Oh, I have seen this tonight.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot.
Okay. Initial buffs.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Yeah, it's the one I thought it was.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Back over here.
Yep.
What's your favorite color?
Wow, never even broke
Captain
my
White's
shield.
Wine rad.
What was this?
An image comes to
I was making a off-color
like
joke.
it hot and sandy.
Or is that on-color joke? About color?
The rain's become desert.
How about a little more sunshine?
I'm fine, thanks. Get ready for buffs.
Like it really matter with me.
Oh, well, it still helps.
These prickly fellows.
And, by the way, buffs. Oh, wait.
Watch out. It's about to a storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Please, you don't need to on my account. She's going to anyway.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What's your favorite color?
Mistimed that one
When
pretty
you can't
badly.
decide on one thing,
Aw. And yeep, time to move.
what do you think of this?
Amazing. They clearly anticipated that attack.
And big puffs.
What do you say to a refreshing river?
A crystal clear river. How charming.
How charming, but not for long. Ah, pair of healers who actually know how to split properly.
Who the fuck it?
I know!
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy. How frightened.
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
A massive
On the other side,
I hope you will not house it.
And it's coming this
coming
way.
here.
following.
Meow is down. And time to leave here before I'm down. Woohoo!
The challenger rises again. Can we turn this around?
She is going down fast.
Hard resing.
May not matter. Come on. I'm just hoping that would actually get her down.
It's all over. Until next time.
Pass, pass, pass. Need. Pass, pass. Oh god, my rolls tonight have been 19. Let's see if I get
Oh,
on
dear.
a 19.
You're doing chest?
Yes.
Okay, I will try to bend things towards you a little bit.
Oh, you want... Oh, you got your item from here, so it doesn't much matter.
No, also true. True, yes.
Got it!
Now, do you want to know how I bent that towards you?
Mm-mm.
You don't want to know?
I've got a feeling.
It's basically do my passes on all the things you aren't going after first, so there's an increased chance that they'll get rolled on, and that person, whoever gets it, is taken out of the running for what you're rolling on. Assuming they rolled on both.
Yep. Yep.
Well, we have 5 minutes. That might not be long enough.
We'll find out.
Okay. Let's see what the average says, at least.
Says 5 minutes. Less than.
Well, that's a first. Though going healing is helping. Yeah, that poor, what was Meow?
Viper.
That's right. That poor Viper kept going down.
Yeah.
Great name, not so great survival skills. Presumably they're fairly new. Either to the fight as a whole, or just new for being in a MeWe class in it.
Echo.
Yes! As long as it's echo and not feedback.
This is very true. It is not feedback. Yay for not feedback. No feedback for us.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, shall we get our tokens? Token. No,
Yeah,
that's
especially
token
since
and
this
not
is one that I
token.
still need. I can do with a token as well.
As long as he's throwing the party and it's not just a bunch of Nazgul.
It's an unexpected party.
Makes you late for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got a comment for that. Just checking something real quick.
Mm-hmm. How it actually looks.
Yeah, it is. Well, this is the healer version, which is very white.
Ah, indeed. And it's definitely an FF piece. Look at those belts.
It's not like we can wear belts to hold our pants up anymore.
I know. So, what do you go shopping for here anyway? It used to be belts.
A while ago, Drago, they actually went and cleaned up some of the items for database reasons. And we used to actually have a belt slot. And
Yeah,
it is now gone.
Yeah, there used to be one more equipment slot than there is now.
Now, to be fair, the belts kind of got the short end of the stick, because in 1.0, they were a physical item that you would equip, and it would have a physical thing on your model. When 2.0 happened, they got rid of the visibility of belts and turned them strictly into a stat item that had no graphic display, because they were having a hard time trying to juggle it with all the other pieces you could wear.
I can't imagine how that would have happened.
And it's gone away entirely. However,
Yeah.
in the long run, we ended up winning because we now have a cosmetic item called face wear that
Yes.
can be distinctly worn with things like hats and ribbons and all the other stuff, so I can now have glasses.
Yes. But anyway, so they took them out of the game. And then they do regularly have various holidays in game, which correspond to real life holidays. So, they have Wintertide around Christmas, etc. And whatever the next major holiday was, happened like a couple of weeks after the patch. And they generally have a minor side quest associated with all of these. And I forget exactly what was going on in that one, but you end up showing someone who's kind of new to the area around Gridania. And at one point you're visiting basically where all the market stalls in the city are. And they ask, so what do you buy? So I get an idea you hang around here some. What do you buy here? And one of the possible response choices was, it used to be belts.
Yes, it used to be belts.
And that was just so hilarious, especially since the expression that went with it was also hilarious.
The other thing that happened, I don't know if you noticed it, but a day after the patch, a fair chunk of players, one of the items you can get in-game, if you know where you're looking, is the Emperor New whatever. And they're basically an invisible item.
Yep.
A bunch of people ran around with the Emperor's New pants because their quote-unquote pants kept falling down because they had no belts.
Oh no, I missed that completely.
Oh.
Players, what are you gonna do, right?
That's up there when there was another FF side game that came out a few years ago that was effectively their take on a combination of FF1 and a Souls-like game.
Yes.
And the
Which apparently
marketing
played well, but the marketing was horrible.
The marketing was horrible for it. And one of the marketing pieces was the main character constantly saying, "I'm here to kill chaos." And oh man, the memes.
Yeah. All I know is I'm here to kill chaos.
Yes. So
And chaos is effectively the name of the main boss of the first Final Fantasy, so...
But
And
chaos
that game was supposed to be a partial remake of it.
Chaos actually exists in game as part of the Omega Raid series. So a day
Yes.
after the memes took off, people started loading up the party finder with all these "we're here to kill chaos" parties to run that particular raid. It was beautiful in a dorky sort of way.
remember looking over your shoulder to see that. You snap.
We're just getting started. Keep moving, man.
And force snap.
Johnson Green is pulling out all the stops for these.
Please take that tank buster elsewhere. Thank you.
Yeah. You still give us heart attacks like that.
Everyone's a star. Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
And of course, if there's ever a point where you think it would be best for me to put up one of the healing aids, just let me know.
Alright. Usually I'm not thinking that well at that point.
Fair enough. But if you ever want to basically cry help, cry help.
Come on, show me your moves.
Buffs. I wasn't sure who was going to make that in time.
Anticipated that attack.
Oh, you did. Good job.
Aha!
All up, dancers.
I'm happy with my packets.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. The fever's taking hold. Can the upstart keep up?
Start right.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Over. Over.
You
Stay.
stay,
Over. Over.
over,
Stay.
stay,
Over.
and over.
Let's finish with style.
Grooviness.
Everyone got a perfect groove, including Topi!
Indeed.
No, Topi!
Sadly, that's going to be purely judged off of you. It'd be hilarious if it was judged off of where he actually was during all of that. But he doesn't have enough brain cells.
Show us some electrifying moves.
doing that one is difficult.
But you did it!
Yeah. I think we all did. Okay, big buffs. Have at ye.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Ooh, I just barely made it into the spotlight. And you need to get into the center and get ready to swap sides.
We be grooving tonight.
Somebody is. Crap. It's not gonna be me. Ow.
Woohoo! Nice! Tank Buster away, please?
Yeah. Please keep your tank busters outside the party at all times.
Dancers!
Okay, you're in a particularly good mood tonight.
No, that's
Normally,
kind of an old joke. That's my joke from back in Puppet's Bunker when people could Yoko Taro the other teams.
yeah.
Yes, I am actually keeping up with this better than usual.
Like there's no tomorrow!
I am not feeling overloaded.
Stay. Over.
Ow.
Over. Stay.
And then you got me thinking about how well I'm doing, so I got comfy. I have a 1 stack of comfy.
Stop getting comfy!
The crowd's loving it! Come on, show me your moves!
Oh well. He keeled over just as the apex shot charged up.
Good night, sweet prince.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Ah, that jacket looks familiar.
It's all over. Until next time.
Okay, good. There are gloves here.
Got it.
Yay! Got it.
Nice.
So we were both done, other than turn-ins and such, which
Which-
we'll do on Friday.
We're right in front of the...
I know, but we're already well over time. I have work. You can turn yours in if you want, but
Okay.
I need to get coffee.
Let's go get coffee. Like, coffee will help you sleep.
Of course it will.
I swear, this server is duct taped together with monsters and...
And Thrifty Ice Cream, which is now owned by Monster.
Yes, that kind of blew my mind. I can
Yes.
think of actually worse companies to own them.
Yes. They're more likely to care about actually making sure it gets distributed rather than doing stupid stuff.
With that said, it is time to call it a night. We will be back on Friday for probably Moogle tomes or crafting stuff. I don't know.
Maybe do the do like the big Moogle tome and then move over to crafting or something.
Or at least start on
We
the big
only have
Moogle
an hour.
Tone, because the big Moogle Tone is 6 runs.
Ah, yes, that's right. Okay, yeah, we'll do like a run. Okay, well, everyone, have a great night. It's been great having you along. We will see you at 10 Pacific on Friday. And Drago, good luck tomorrow morning.
Yes. Good night, all! Well, I'm going to shuffle you over to Ferret Software for...
Parrots.
Because ferrets need all the love, especially right now. So, we will talk at you later. Be safe, all!
Night.